What is going on, guys? This is Ben here. Hopefully you all are doing well. Today we are going to be trying to get our first ever power level 1 500 trophy brawler. So right now we have Leon currently at 494 trophies at the power level 1, so I'm just really excited for that. That's over half of my trophies at the moment, which is pretty crazy. So the reason why I wanted to do Leon first is I feel like he's really strong right now, arguably one of the best brawlers, and I feel like there might be an update soon for Brawl Stars here coming, and I feel like he's gonna get nerfed. I feel like an imminent nerf for sure is inbound with him, so I wanted to get him to 500 before that. I don't know exactly what they're gonna change about him or what they're gonna do, but expect a nerf soon, so I highly recommend you guys should probably push him as well. I mainly push him up in the showdown. I'll throw one of my showdown maps or showdown matches right here. It was on Thousand Lakes, and like I said, majority of the time it was showdown. That's kind of what you usually have to do with the power level ones, because you can go in gem grab sometimes if you have a really solid team, but since you're at a huge disadvantage being a power level 1 brawler, especially at high trophies. So overall, yeah, it's like mainly stick to showdown. What the maps that I pushed him up in though were Double Trouble. I got a ton of trophies. Like I went from like 50 trophies, I think. I don't know, I had him around 100 trophies. I think I took him up to like 350. And then the energy drink game mode came out with the Scorched Stone. That's the one where I pushed up the Mortis all the way to 500. And I feel like energy drink is very well when you have really weak power level brawlers, because it offsets like your weakness pretty much, which is how much damage you do. Now you still have really weak HP, but if you get that energy drink, you can still take out a lot of brawlers, which you struggle with a little bit when you're super low power level compared to like the other people. So that is very helpful. I would say event mods like that, if you are weaker power level brawlers, are very awesome. And plus in showdown, like it tends to keep down the teaming, which is really awesome. That's why I love the event mods. But then I pushed him up a lot in Feast or Famine, believe it or not. It was yesterday. It was actually this morning. There was like 2 hours left of Feast or Famine, and I was pushing him up, and I got him to like 487, and it was crazy. Like majority of people just would fight in the middle, but at high trophies, a lot of people are not gonna go in the middle sometimes. So like for instance, like I'm gonna show this clip here. It was wide open in the middle, and nobody took any of the boxes because a lot of people are scared to go in there because they might feel like a lot of bulls are in there, or like sometimes people just get focused down in there by max level bows that can have like can see wide ranges. So you can take a risk and go in there sometimes, but the way you have to play a power level 1 brawler is like you have to get the boxes early. You have to, otherwise you're gonna struggle a lot. And I would say keep in mind, like with how strong Leon is right now, he's usually like just a lot of people will see a Leon and they'll be deterred from trying to fight him. But the more knowledgeable players will see that his HP is super low, and they're like, oh, so he must be low level, because that's how you can gauge kind of what levels brawlers are at. Like you can look at their max level HP, and then any tiers lower than that, you'd be like, oh, this brawler might not be super high level, so or power level, so I can probably take him out or not be as scared of him as I normally would. So like a lot of times people would notice that too, and then they would try and bully me out of boxes, because power level 1 brawler like Leon compared to like power level 10s doesn't do a whole lot. You can get bullied out a lot, but just of how strong he is and people being scared of him, they tend to back off sometimes, which is very helpful too. That's one thing that I did notice. So, and then if you go invisible, a lot of people are scared too, even though a lot of times you can't really take them out super quick unless they're right on top of you, but he has so low HP. So look for the HP to look at to see like, if you think it's oddly low, it's probably because they're low power level and they're not going to be too scary. But Leon still does a ton of damage. He can take boxes really quick with 3 auto attacks, or like 3 main attacks. When you're right on top of the box, you'll still take it, which is very helpful. But yeah, people in Feast or Famine would just die out. And then not Double Trouble, Thousand Lakes here, I didn't know how it was gonna go. This was my first match that you guys saw, or seen the ending here probably, or whenever I'm talking, I don't know. And I just got really lucky. Like I had to evade the Poco a lot, juke him out, and then just kind of sit and wait a little bit. And that's the thing, like if you don't get a lot of power boxes early, you can't be aggressive as normal. Second place, we get up to 500 trophies. So this is gonna be tough though. I did get a nice spawn, I think. So we're facing a Spike. That Spike is pretty weak too. He's got his spikes on me though, so it's like, I can't really aggress him if I get hit by more spikes. Alright, I'm gonna try this. Got the box, so that's all I care about. I don't really care about killing him. I don't know if there's a box down low in the corner. There is not. But I have to be careful because his spikes are going to melt me. Okay, so he dropped away. I can shred a Spike up close, but he can also shred me too if he hits me. So I'm just going to leave him alone. I'm probably give him a super enough when we see a crow and a penny. So, ooh, this is not where I want to be. I'm already getting pinched here. This is probably the end for me. Jeez, man. I got pinched. I probably should have tried to get out of the corner, and I think the Crow and the Penny were teaming, so that's already -4. Let's see if Brock wants to enter. All right, took out a max level Brock, almost destroyed me in like 2 shots. I need to stay away from him. I do have my super, so that's really key as well. I can maneuver nicely. 3 power cubes though, kind of just puts me on par with like a normal max level 10 Leon, like base level, no power cubes at all. So I'm actually gonna use this to get out of here. Oh no, I'm dead. Unfortunate right there. He was definitely max level. He had that movement speed. You see how he caught up to me? So with Nita though, because she can kill me. I get pinched again, dude. Come on. Alright guys, so yeah, you saw the beginning of the losing streak there. I would like win a little bit, lose a little bit, and it was just overall not going well. Majority of the time I would like, if I were to lose this, because I would die like right off the bat, because I would either get cornered, smushed, push whatever. I would get bullied out of boxes and not be able to get those power cubes. I made some dumb plays, like I was just trying to attack people even though I knew like I had a very slim chance of winning the fight one-on-one with how low power level I was, and there was a lot of teamers, and it was just not going well on Thousand Lakes. So it was tough. I actually dropped down to like 465, and that's when I was like, all right, I'm taking a break. So ate some dinner. I know I spilled like a meatball on my shirt. You might be able to see it. I don't know if you can or not. So that was that. And then I was like, you know what? I do not want to wait till tomorrow to push this guy to 500, because I wanted him to be my video today, get to 500. Leon, power level 1, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go on 1,000 Islands, try the Robo Rumble one. So like, if I could spawn in the middle and get to the middle and hold down the middle, I would be fine and be able to camp around. But keep in mind that Robo Boss spawns as well, so that you had to play your cards well with that too. Because with Leon, if you like poke at people and get your invisibility, and say the boss is starting to come for you, if he's not like in your sight already, like he's not like, if he's not within like 4 tiles of you where you would see you invisible, you can go invis and he's not gonna go for you. He's just gonna like totally go the other way and think you're not even playing. So with Leon, I had to use that so many times, because like you can see like bows are all level 10s in there. It was crazy. So yeah, I was doing okay. As long as I could get to the middle and kind of like camp it out, would be fine. But then I went on a horrible losing streak where I lost 6, 7, 7, and 1, and then I lost 4 again. Like that was my worst losing streak. I got dropped all the way down to 469. Or actually it was 465 after that match, and it was just not going good. I was about to quit, and I was like, I'm gonna be done for the night. And then I was like, all right, this will be the last one. And I actually got paired with like noobs. This happens a few times where it's like, I don't know why. It happened a lot of times too. When, I assume it has to do with like maybe your power level 1, and there's a glitch maybe in the system that it doesn't look at your trophy range for a little bit. Because yeah, I went up against total noobs, and that has happened before on this push with my Gemmer account. So sometimes you can't play with noobs. I don't know why. Like, it just happens. Maybe something, there's like a glitch, like I said. So won that one easily, but then I lost 7, so I lost that trophies again, and I was like, all right, we'll try it again. Then I went on a decent win streak, and I actually didn't play this live because I was like kind of eating like the spaghetti and stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, I kind of was win, lose, like win 2, lose 1, going on that for a while, and then the last little push, I was like, I feel like I'm in the zone right now. So these matches here, sadly we don't have replays just yet, and I started recording the last one, so that's what we're gonna see here. But yeah, I went on a good win streak, and I didn't really feel like recording my, like at the time, I don't know why. It's not live, but I'll kind of take in. So yeah, right here I got a great spawn. Like if you spawn way out on the corners, it's really, really bad. It's unlucky too if you don't get a box. But right off the bat, got a power cube, did eat a lot of damage there. I thought that bull was gonna go for me, because a lot of times, like, a lot of the shotgunners will notice that you're low HP or whatever to begin with. They know you're low level and will try and take care of you. But right here, this is mainly my chill points. I would try and either chill in the middle of the map if I can. Try not to be super aggressive, because I found myself, when I would lose, it's because I was being too aggressive trying to get boxes. Because a lot of times I would take the boxes on the corners of the maps, and then all of a sudden a Shelly just come and like one-shot me in the face, because you have like no time to react at that spot. So here I'm just trying to like farm up my super. That's another thing. You want to try and chip damage people to farm up the super. And what's nice is there's like no teaming on this map for whatever reason at the moment. There's only one time where there was a lot of max level bows and they like just ran the middle and there was no chance. Like that was the only time I really got frustrated when like that happened. But no, like it seems like the robot, you can see how it spawns right in the middle and you just avoid it like the plague. You just totally run away. And if I don't have my super yet, I can't drag him away. So I'm like, oh god, do I have to run over here? It was really risky running to use that grass over there, because a Shelly or a bull could come out there and just pop me like and be one shot and I'm dead. So here, just trying to farm up. There's only 5 people left, so I'd assume like if no one came up to get me just yet, I assume no one's on this side of the map and they're all trying to avoid the robo boss. So down to 4, so it's positive trophies. I'm following and tailing this robo boss because I'm trying to see if there's anyone like low health, or if I can come in and maybe clean up a kill, or get these little power cubes when they do die from the robot boss. But that didn't work, so it's all right though. We're gonna try and trap this bull, or at least out of it, get my super. And we kind of shut him down here from getting anywhere, and he's almost sectioned off there, which is good for us. And that's a lot of times where I would die if I would try and be a little aggressive and take those boxes, because the Shelly would just come out of the corner and destroy me. So get to the middle if you're power level 1. That's my one little tip here if you're gonna try it. But yeah, you can still, some people, like I said earlier, like are a little bit worried of you and they think you're a full power Leon. But I went invis here because I didn't want to get destroyed by the bull, and I thought I was gonna die there, but somehow we destroyed the Shelly. I thought we were gonna get pushed, knocked back with a super, and here I was like, I'm dead. The Shelly's gonna come and get me, and she actually did it. I think she was too worried about like finding where the bull was, and she could have supered me here at any time, and I literally would have been just dead. But she's probably saving it for the bull, so I'm just gonna chip here, trying to get my super, and I actually juked her super out. It was crazy, and that secured my 2nd place to get 6 trophies to put me up to this 501. I was at 495, and then the reason why it's pausing here is because I ran over to Carl and I was like, oh my god, we finally got it, because it was a long grind, guys, for those last. It was tough. As you can see, we got the 501 Leon. Cannot be more excited for it. That definitely was a grind, even though he is the strongest brawler at the moment. Like power level 1, he pales in comparison to like anyone that's a decent power level. It doesn't really matter. They're going to deal so much damage to you. The one nice thing though is that constant damage up close, that he can take those boxes. Because if so many times, like having my 3 main attacks be able to take a box and get that power cube just helped out a lot, because you're trying to play catch up the whole time as people are on par, like with like up here. There's a lot of level 10s you're gonna run to in around the 500 trophy range, so it was crazy. What I want to do is actually hop into going in with Spike. You guys can maybe let me know what other 500 push you guys would like me to do. Yeah, Spike. Another one that might be decent would be Frank, because he does decent amount of damage. Crow, well, Crow's level 3, but I have him on another account, so if you'd like to see Crow, I could do it. Tara. Daryl would be incredibly hard, I think. Rico would be incredibly hard, because like brawlers that have like really low base HP, it would be tough because like they can't survive too much like dodging, and like if you get clipped by a higher level brawler, like once you get up in super high trophies, it would be difficult. But shotgunners, that could be work well. I feel like they do base damage, and once you get a little bit of power cubes, they're a lot better. So I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys. Just Probably won't do Rico or Mortis. Those are the two I'd probably stay away from. But anyone else is open game, so let me know what you guys think. But either way, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Definitely leave a like if you guys did. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe and let me know if you'd like to see some more episodes like this. But I'll be probably some strategy videos coming up here. I still have to do my Dynamite, how to Dynamite still. I've been waiting on that one. I'm sorry. We'll get that soon. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys later.